Good evening, welcome at our press conference with our head coach Heyn Vanhazebruk. You can ask your questions in English and they will be translated afterwards. Go ahead, please.
No questions?
No, first. All right, can I just first translate and then we can ask? Hoş gəlmişsiniz, axşamınız xeyir. Baş məşqçimizə sualınız olacaqsa, buyurun, eşidirik.
Jullie rekenen jullie echt wel een goede resultaten neerzetten vanavond, maar dan in die slotfase, dat in English, sorry.
That's fine, I was trying to understand.
I'll do it in English. You were...
Yep.
For 80 minutes, Heyn, your team managed to keep the 0. That was a good result regarding the game of next week, but in the end, 1-0, it's not even too much, I think. They had some good chances at the end, they hadn't. It was difficult for the team in the second half.
I don't think you translate first.
Yeah. 80 dəqiqə 0-0 qorudunuz, son dəqiqələrdə 1-0 geriyə düşdünüz. Demək olmaz ki, bu çox da pis nəticədir. Düşünürsünüzmü, növbəti mərhələdə sizin şansınız olacaq?
I don't think we defended the 0. I think we had similar chance as they scored. The same situation with home in the first half after what was it, 10 minutes. There we always have to score. They score on the same situation. They put it in. We shoot it on in the wrong corner. I think we were the only team in the first half to create some danger. They had it difficult the first 20 minutes. Then they came a little bit better in the game, certainly on the left side, with quite some crosses. But we defended the box very well. We didn't give away, I think, any big chance in the first half. So we were a little bit disappointed coming into half-time break that we didn't lead with at least 1-0. That would have been fantastic with going into the half break with a goal an advantage. That would have maybe left us some more options in the second half, some more spaces in the second half. Now we didn't score. They came out of the dressing room very well, very sharp. They got a penalty that never should have been given because it was the supporting arm. And I heard the referee say to the VAR, it's the supporting arm. This is not a handball. But okay, they continued pushing to convince him, and finally he gave the penalty. If it's a doubtful situation, you call that no clear error. So you don't give it. But okay, Davy stopped it, our keeper. But then finally, later on, it got more and more difficult for us. They got in some good replacements with a lot of quality. We had a bench with a few players that were not 100% fit, just came back from injury. Some youngsters that on this level maybe are not yet ready. So for us, it was difficult to make our changes. We've left players on the bench, on the pitch that we should have been able to change, but that's our problem for the moment. We have a very small, very small group, and you feel it at the end. It became difficult, and finally we were pleased that it stayed with 1-0 and not more.
Deməzdim ki, mən oyunun 0-0 bitməsini istəyirdim. Mən elə gəlir ki, bərabər səviyyədə oyun göstərdik. Qarabağ futbol bu qədər bizim də yeni şanslarımız oldu. Hətta deyərəm ki, ilk 20 dəqiqədə çoxlu təhlükəli vəziyyətlər yaratdıq və girdik. Hətta düşünürdüm ki, mən birinci hissəyə biz 1-0 qalib girəcəyik. Ona görə o qədər də xoşbəxt deyildim ilk hissənin nəticəsi ilə. İkinci hissədə rəqib komanda daha hazır formada oyuna çıxdı. Və düzgün oyuncular oyuncular sistemiyasından gəldi və fərq yaratdı. Bizim o ehtiyat oyuncularda isə daha çox %100 hazır olmayan futbolculardan ibarət idi və biz daha çox gənclərə şans verdik. Penaltiyə gəldikdə isə mən düşünmürdüm ki, bu doğru qərar idi. Hətta mən hakimlə VAR-ın arasında danışığı da eşitdim və ona görə razı deyirəm ki, bu penalti idi. Əlbəttə ki, istəyərdik ki, daha yaxşı bir hesabla buradan ayrılaq. Ancaq 1-0 ayrılırıq. Hələ də növbəti mərhələyə keçmək şansımız var. Əlimizdən gələni edəcəyik.
And how do you look at these results in terms of your chances to still proceed to the next round?
This leaves everything open. You know, in the new rules, keeping the zero is not important anymore. In the past, that was another problem. If you lost 1-0 and you took in the return game an away goal, you had to score 3 to go through. That's finished now. You just need to win the game to go into extra time. But okay, we need to try and score 2 times more than they do. So there's still, it's still open. We are still hopeful. We've shown in the past that at home we can do something more than away. So it's up to us and to our crowd, the public, to push us and to try to make the difference against what I said before the game, a good team. It's clear they have a good team. They have a very strong bench also. So they have a lot of potential good players in their team.
Növbəti mərhələdəki oyundakı şansınızı necə görürsünüz idi sual. Əlbəttə ki, evdə doğma azarkeşlərin qarşısında oynamaq bizim üçün əlavə bir şansdır. Yenə deyirəm ki, rəqib komandanın çox yaxşı ehtiyat oyuncuları var. Oyuna girdikdə oyunu dəyişə biləcək potensiala sahibdilər və hələ də şansımız var. İndi ev və səfər qolu fərqi olmadığı üçün ya gərək bərabərə qalıb oyunu uzatmalara aparaq, ya da 2 gol vurup 2-1 galip gələk və növbəti mərhələyə keçək.
Heyn, you picked Davy Roof tonight for your goalkeeper. How do you look back at his performance tonight?
I think he played. You first translate. Sorry.
Qapıçının performansı ilə bağlı soruşurlar. Necə oyun göstərdi?
I think Davy played a good game. First half, he didn't have a lot to do, but his construction situations were good. The choices he made were good. Second half, again, he played really good, game under control, no problem. And then, okay, at the end, he was unlucky with the ball. He wants to kick out, slips a little bit, and it comes in the feet of an opponent. But still, the ball was quite far from the goal. So. I must say, their keeper missed, I think, 3 balls. But okay, we were not lucky that it came into our feet and we could play it out. We missed 1 ball, and they got it. They played it out, and then they scored. So, but as I said, the way the guy takes the ball on their goal was maybe more difficult than the chance Heyn had in the beginning of the game. So they score, we don't score. In football, games on this level is about efficiency. And you don't get 10 chances each team, you get a few. And if you score, you're going to win the duel. And if you don't score, it's going to be a very tough game.
Qapıçının oyunundan razıyam. İlk hissədə qapısında o qədər də təhlükə görmədi. Sonda ilk itirdiyi top qolla nəticələndi. Ancaq rəqib komandanın qapıçısı topu 3 dəfə itirdi və biz bu şansdan doğru yararlana bilmədik. Biz də doğru yararlana bilsəydik, bəlkə də hesab fərqli olardı. Bu səviyyələrdə gərək belə səhvlər etməyək. Əlinizə düşən şansların hamısından istifadə etmək lazımdır ki, ən düzgün, ən doğru nəticə ilə meydandan ayrılasın.
And the choice for Roof tonight, does that mean something for the game of this weekend?
No. I told them also that we chose Davy today because this is another competition. Because we took quite some goals in the last 3 games also. So it was time for us also to let him play one more time. But I said this has no influence on what's going to happen in the next game. So we're going to make an evaluation together with the staff members, and then we'll take a decision for the game of Leuven, who will play against Leuven. So.
David Roof'u oynatmaq səbəbiniz həftə sonundakı maçda ona şans verməyiniz idimi? Məşqçinin cavabı isə xeyr, sadəcə məşqçilər korpusu olaraq bu qərara gəldik və bunun həftə sonu oynayacağımız oyuna heç bir aidiyyatı yoxdur.
rəqibin əvvəlki bir neçə oyununu izləyib təhlil etmişdiniz hər halda. Bugünkü oyunla, yəni həmin oyunlarla müqayisədə bugünkü oyunda Qarabağ sizi nə ilə belə deyim, sizin əleyhinizə olacaq məqamda yanıltdı mı deyim, yoxsa təəccübləndirdi mi? Çox sağ olun.
So probably you have done your research on Qarabağ and you have watched their previous matches. And was there anything that surprised you in comparing the things that you have been analyzing before?
The only thing that surprised us was the choice of the keeper. The last games was the younger keeper that played every time, so we expected maybe the younger keeper to play today, so that was the only surprise. For the rest we were not surprised. But we know the other keeper also, so it was not a big surprise for us. But all that we saw today was what we analyzed. This team has a clear way of playing. They have every player has his own qualities. Every line, every side has his own way of playing, and that's what happened today. We succeeded in not giving away a lot in the beginning and taking even the control of the game. But then little by little they came more and more, and certainly in the second half they came better and better in the game. And as I said, if some guys got tired, they put in some fresh guys that are really sharp to come in, and that's the luxury that Qarabağ has. They have not 11 good players, they have 25 or 30 good players, I don't know how much, but they have a very good squad.
Bizim üçün ən böyük sürpriz qapıçı seçimi oldu. Çünki biz gözləyirik ki, daha gənc olan qapıçı oynayacaq bugün. Çünki son iki oyunda qapıda digər qapıçı dayanmışdı. Bundan başqa gördüyümüz oyun bizim analiz etdiklərimizlə eyni idi. Yenə deyirəm ki, Qarabağın hər oyuncusunun özünə görə fərdi ustalığı var və Qarabağın ən üstün cəhətlərindən biri odur ki, onların çox güclü ehtiyat kamyası var və hər oyuna girən oyuncu oyunu dəyişdirə biləcək potensiala sahibdir. Yəni onların sadəcə 11 yox, 25, bəlkə də 30 çox yaxşı oyuncusu var.
Bir neçə gündür Bakıda ağır hava şəraiti hökm sürür. Sizcə bu kəskin hava şəraitində oynamaq oyununuza təsir göstərdi mi?
Did you think that the weather condition affected your game?
The weather condition?
Yeah.
It was fantastic weather.
Əla havaydı.
No snow, only cold, but in Belgium it's cold also. So
Belçikada soyuqdu, qar yağmırdı, burada soyuq idi.
Okay, no more questions?
Başqa sual?
thank you.